taxpayers' money on some dodgy contracts. Now, the one striking thing I saw on the T-shirt, the yellow T-shirt, which is bright, and then there was an inscription, "Christ is the answer," or something like that. Yes. So this is donation being given to, and God is very, if you read your scriptures very well, God is always particular about poor people. Very, very. Because even if we look within the socioeconomic structure of where they are, very disadvantaged people. To be poor is not easy. You can recount your lives when you came to UK in the early parts. Before you started a job, that is how poverty looks like. But in Africa, the poverty is massive. And we are learning from Oxfam and all these organizations what they've done. This is a local Ghanaian church with a branch outside, having an impact within the same community where Prophet Ali Uso comes from, and most of us here come from in Ghana. We know the degree of poverty. Ghana's poverty is handled by grace. UK's poverty is handled by the welfare system. That is the difference. I have lived in the Zongo community, so I've seen poverty firsthand. Where 8 people are fighting over Gary, and somebody can smell Gary from about 200 meters away. That is not normal. You can't smell Gary. But people are so hungry, to the fact they can even smell somebody eating Gary. So people can't even have money to go to the hospital and do these simple eye checks. Simple diseases that will kill, malaria and all this. And you see this wonderful church, Breakthrough Prayer Chapel International. You look at the logistics involved. If I've not lost count, there are about 50 or 60 of the church members wearing T-shirts, lifting canopies, carrying boxes with items. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of stuff to do to help their own people. Doctors, so in these doctors, they've taken time off their working. So I think what the Reverend was talking about with regards to Proverbs 19:17, he who gives to the poor lendeth unto the Lord. This commission and this mission is going to these two things, and it's very, very important that we, if the money is not here today, perhaps you can always pledge and redeem your pledge. As I said, I don't believe it's fair for anybody to pay more than 1 million. It's too much. Anything from 100,000 to 170,000 pounds is fine. If you can do below 100,000, you transfer it to the account quietly. Nobody will know. Amen. There are millionaires here. There are millionaires here. And I'm not talking of spiritual millionaires. I'm talking of the physical ones. Yes, everybody is there. But we want to support this, and it's very, very important to see some of these things. And and that is what these politicians they do. They take advantage of all these people for their vote. But this one, we are doing it for Christ. Don't forget that. Reverend W2 and Stabi, in his prayer, he said, "All glory." He started by saying, "All glory be unto you, Lord." And when he saw the cake, he said, "All glory be unto you." So I don't know whether the cake prompted the second one, but the most important thing is that glory goes to the Father. A powerful man of God said, "It is poisonous to tamper with God's glory." Poisonous. So anything that God deserves the glory, them justice, show lead them, give to them. This help them is so much. So once again, for the video, for what they've done, what they are doing.